Hey Leo, welcome to your 2020 predictions reading. We're going to see what messages need to come through for you guys for the upcoming year, see what's going on in your love and career and your relationships, and just kind of get an idea of what you can expect in the new year. Obviously, this is just a prediction reading. It may or may not come true due to your own free will. Okay, so don't take it super serious. This is just for entertainment. It's just for fun since the year is wrapping up, and I figured, hey, let's see what is coming towards us. Obviously, maybe it's going to apply right now. Maybe it'll apply down the line. So just take it however it resonates with you. And if you want, you can always come back to this down the line to see if what I predicted was true. And yeah, okay. So I swear a lot. If you don't like it, I suggest that you click off and watch somebody else. Thank you very fucking much. And yeah, with that being said, let's just see what messages need to come through for you guys. We're gonna get like your energy going into 2020. Then we'll look into your finances, career, relationships, etc., etc. All right. So, what messages do we have for Leo going into 2020, please? What is the energy for Leo heading into the new year? What is Leo's energy heading into the new year, please? Show me clearly. Tell me Leo's energy heading into 2020. Okay. What is Leo's energy heading into the new year? Queen of Wands coming out. Oh, okay. Let's take him. We'll take it. We have the Queen of Wands coming out. Knight of Swords. The Wheel. The Lovers in reverse. And the Three of Wands here. Okay. Let's see. Let me just get my thoughts together. I'm definitely feeling like there is going to be a lot of movement in from now towards, like, you know, the beginning of the new year. You're on this journey and there's going to be some major changes that happen. I think you may choose to push yourself out of your comfort zone. But as of right now, heading into 2020, I think you're just kind of chilling, you know, doing your own thing, focusing on yourself, staying in your comfort zone for now. But you may end up pushing yourself out of that with the Wheel coming out. So you may make some changes. Obviously, I'm not going to clarify and go super in depth because then we're going to be here forever. And I want to get to my other little spreads. But that's what it's looking like. There's going to be something that so this is so all over the place. Oh my goodness. You're in your comfort zone, you know, you're just chilling, doing your own thing, focusing on whatever you're passionate about, you know, your creative endeavors, your current creations, whatever you've been working on, projects, or, you know, your career, business. You're kind of just doing your own thing right now, but I feel like when you get into the new year, 2020, you may end up making some quick choices that are going to lead to something different or something new. Like unexpected changes kind of is what I'm seeing. Like right now you're just chilling in your comfort zone, but then it's looking like as if you are going to make a pretty quick change heading into the new year with the Knight of Swords and the Wheel, because the Wheel is going to be turning because you make this choice to go charging full course, not giving a shit what other people have to say or think about you and your decision. You're just going for it. You're believing in yourself. You have the faith in yourself that whatever you're choosing to do will work out in your favor. You definitely made a choice here with the Lovers in reverse. You could be dealing with a Gemini, or you may come together with a Gemini somewhere down the line. But the fact that it's in reverse is either telling me that maybe you're making a choice in a relationship, or choices in the people that you surround yourself with, or even just like this is just a signifying that this is a choice that's making a major change in your life. Okay, also could be talking about a potential relationship that you're in, or you may be in down the line that's unbalanced, or maybe somebody has more feelings than the other person, whether this is you or vice versa, the cross watcher, right? There may be some type of connection here where it's just like it's stronger on one end and weaker on the other. And so maybe if that's the case, you could be choosing to leave somebody behind, or somebody could be choosing to leave you behind, or I don't know. But it's looking like as if there's going to be movement here. And then the Three of Wands is like choosing your next path. This is just the beginning of the journey. You're looking out into the distance. You have all these different things coming towards you, all these different opportunities, all these different ideas. And all, like basically all this potential. Like you're just getting started wherever you're headed, whatever your goal is, whatever you've been planning or working on. This is just the beginning. That's what they're telling me. Like we're only getting started. Like there is so much yet to come is what I'm seeing here. So you may need to push yourself out of your comfort zone in 2020. That may be required of you. Yeah, 3 Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You could actually be teaching people or collaborating with people. Also 9 of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So you're going to be reaching a state of emotional satisfaction, as just satisfaction. You're going to be so satisfied with whatever you're working on or whatever you're doing. You're just going to be so proud of yourself. And you can, you know, look at how he's standing here. It's almost like he's like, had these awards. He's like smiling. I don't know if my camera will focus, but he's like smiling over here. Yeah, it's not focusing at all. But he just looks so proud of his achievements and his goals. And like, yeah, you could be teaching people or learning new things and taking on a new way of thinking, a new mindset, getting that clarity. Okay, so let's go into your career sector, look into your abundance, your money, and how your job is currently doing, or whatever your career is, or, you know, we'll look into that. Then we'll look into your relationships. Alright, tell me about Leo's financial situation 2020. What can Leo expect regarding their career and finances? What can Leo expect in 2020 regarding their career and finances? What can Leo expect regarding their career and finances? Ooh. Oh, my deck is upside down, so I'm going to flip it. I'm not going to flip these, okay? But I flipped my deck. 3 of Wands again. Wow. And the High Priestess. Okay, so there's this opportunity that may come towards you, or it's coming towards you now or down the line, whenever this resonates, okay? And there has a lot of potential. I think you know that deep down intuitively. You're like being called to do something. And I think maybe at first you're a little bit fearful. Okay, like first of all, you're being called to do something. You're being called to maybe step out of your comfort zone, or have a switch up in your career, or start something different, or keep going, or I don't know, but you're being called to do something. You're being called to go on a certain path. Whether that's you are going to stay doing whatever you're doing right now, or you're going to make a change, or whatever you end up doing, you're going to be called to do something here. And you're going to know it like deep down. You're just going to know what it is. If you don't know right now and you're like, I'm not really sure what I want to do, or I'm not really sure if this is the right path for me, I'm telling you, when this happens, you will know. You will know. And if you're not sure about what you're doing right now, if that's what you want to do, then if you don't know, there's your answer, right? If you don't know and you're not really feeling it and you're like, I don't know, I think there could be better, don't settle for less. Do not settle for some, you know, shitty little fucking 9-to-5 job where it doesn't make you happy. You work for somebody else and you're just like, I have this idea in the back of my mind, but I'm so scared of it failing or whatever. If that's what you're doing or dealing with, or that's what's been going through your mind, or that's what's going to be going through your mind in 2020, you need to release yourself from this, or you will release yourself from this, because with the 9 of Swords like this, obviously it came out in reverse, but here you're overthinking, your thoughts are getting the best of you, you know, you're letting fear take control. And do you really want to live your life in fear? Do you really want to just sit down and sit on the sidelines and miss out on all these grateful, amazing opportunities that could bring you so much success, abundance, happiness, you know, satisfaction? Do you really want to miss out on these opportunities? Or do you want to say, fuck fear, and I'm going to go chase after my dreams? Even if I fail, at least I tried, and I can be proud of myself for pushing myself out of my comfort zone. And if I fail, I'm going to just keep on trying. I'm not going to fucking give up. Like, you know, have that determination. Otherwise, you will miss out on an opportunity that can potentially bring you your 10 of Pentacles here, which is at the bottom of the deck. And so your higher self knows that whatever this is, whatever you're being called to do, you need to fucking go through with it and just believe in yourself. Even if it doesn't happen overnight, even if this takes a long ass journey, a long process, this is where you're supposed to be. You're being called to do something here that will bring you major stability, major satisfaction, and just like abundance passing down of, you know, wealth from generation to generation, possibly breaking a generational curse for some. And it's all up to you, and it's up to you to make this decision, right? You may need to go within and do a little bit of reflection. What do I want to do? What makes me happy? Am I currently happy right now with my situation, or do I wish for things to change? If things can change, what would I like my situation to look like? What do I want my future to look like? Where do I want to be in the future? You know, asking yourself these questions so that you can make these changes. Yeah. Okay, so that's kind of what it's looking like regarding your career and finances. There's something that you're being called to do. There could be a little bit of hesitation, this fear, but you're being called to do it, and either some of you are just going to stick with your comfort zone, or some of you are going to push yourself out of your comfort zone. I recommend you push yourself out of your comfort zone, because there's major success on the other side of that fence. Okay, let's go into your relationships, and then we'll go more deeper into, you know, the romance sector of your life. Okay? Tell me about Leo's relationships in 2020. This could be regarding your friends, your family, people you work with, your whoever, relationships, but I'll dive deeper into your relationships, like romantic relationships, after this. Okay, I'll have it all timestamped in the comments. So tell me more, tell me about Leo's relationships in 2020. Can you tell me about Leo's relationships regarding the new year? What are Leo's relationships looking like? Please show me clearly. What are the relationships looking like for Leo in the new year? King of Swords, the Ten of Wands, Hangman, and upright. I thought it was in reverse. It's not. It's upright. Give me one more, please. Thank you. Four of Wands. Okay. In your relationship sector, there could be people around you, or people that are just like so down and negative that just drain you, or like, you know, those types of people where you surround yourself with and you just feel exhausted by the time you're done spending time with them, and you go back home or whatever and you just feel drained. I'm kind of almost getting that energy, as if like you surround yourself with people who just make you feel so heavy and burdened, and like carrying all this extra baggage that may not even be yours. Maybe you have to take care of like your family, or you have to take care of somebody, and so it's just like really stressful. Maybe that's why you haven't been able to, you know, go after your dreams, because you have to put other people's needs in front of yours. That could definitely be part of it. And I think you're doing a lot of reflection on these types of relationships, or if they're like very draining and you're not really getting many things that are positive out of this. Like if you were to take a paper or whatever, write down the pros and cons of these relationships, and there's more cons than there are pros, then that's when you know that like that ain't good for you. Like I'm just saying, like, you know, like, why would you stick around in a shitty situation where they just carry all these burdens, and you're stuck and you feel like you can't move forward without taking 10 steps backwards, you know? It's not easy. I mean, obviously it's easier said than done. Oh, just cut them off. Well, sometimes you just can't. I get it. Yes, 100%. But you need to set some boundaries, I feel. Some of you definitely need to be setting boundaries with people. Stop letting people walk all over you. Stand your fucking ground. You know what you want, and you will stand for what you deserve. And you don't deserve to be, you know, people just throwing, throwing, like, you know, you're not a table. What's that song called? See, now, lately I've been getting all these, like, song channelings. Oh, I don't remember the song. But what was that lyric? It was like something like, I'm not the table you can throw your bag on, or some shit like that. I don't know. I said it, I totally butchered the fucking lyric. I'll try and find it later. If I can find it, I'll leave a link in the comments. But that song was good. I don't remember what it was. But it's just like, right? You're not a fucking table where people can just throw their fucking baggage on you. Like, no. So it's time for you to put your motherfucking foot down, stand your ground, and if those people have a problem with you being like, listen, I'm not in the right emotional state for me to be your fucking therapist. If you want to have a therapist, I suggest you go to somebody who's professionally ready to take on all these issues, because I'm just your friend. Yes, I can support you and all, but I am not your fucking therapist, period. Like, you know, like, especially when you're already being heavy and drained and like you can't even like take care of yourself, and then somebody else just plops all these burdens and shit on you. It's just like like oh my god. So I think you need to set some boundaries with some people over here. If you haven't already, you definitely need to. And I think that's what you could be contemplating over here with the Hangman in reverse. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Pisces as well. Got some fire, a lot of fire over here, okay? But yeah, this is like, you could definitely be doing a lot of contemplation. You're kind of almost stagnant too in your relationships. You're kind of almost like not making a solid move yet. You're kind of just like eyeing it out, or you will be just kind of like taking it slowly before you like set those boundaries down. You need to kind of like scan the place out before you can, you know, set these boundaries or whatever. Or I don't know, whatever, right? Because the King of Swords, he plans shit out. He doesn't just act on it. He doesn't just be like, I'm setting boundaries right there. You kind of like, it's like, okay, I think I'm gonna set some boundaries. Like, I'm just gonna, okay, what do I not like about this? Okay, I don't really like this. I don't really like this. I'm gonna plan it out carefully instead of just like boom, 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 you know? Like, you get what I'm saying? And I see that if you do that, there's gonna be so much more balance in your relationships. It won't be so fucking heavy, taking on the fucking world type energy. You will, it's like taking all those steps back in a positive way, not like, you know, taking 10 steps forwards and 20 steps back. It's more like, okay, we set some boundaries, we set some rules, now let's move forward type energy, okay? And so there we go, the Four of Wands. There's this level of respect, this balance. And hey, if these people are like, wow, Leo, you're a fucking asshole for setting boundaries with me, well then just cut their ass off. They don't deserve you. But if they're real, if they're understanding, they'll be like, I respect that. I understand, you know? So, that's about your relationships. Let's go into your more love life connection. Okay, so we're gonna do those who are currently with somebody right now, or in a relationship, or seeing somebody, and then we'll do singles. Okay, tell me about Leos who are currently in a relationship, please. Tell me about the Leos who are currently in a relationship for 2020. Those who are currently in a relationship in the year 2020. What can they expect in the new year? What can Leo expect? Those who are in a relationship, what can they expect in the new year with their partner? What can Leos who are in a relationship expect? Hangman in reverse. So if it's been slow, stagnant, boring, you know, look like mixing something up, switching it up. Okay. What can Leos who are currently in a relationship expect in the new year? Oh, hold on. I think my deck is upside down. Yep. Alright. What can Pentacles? What can Leos who are currently in a relationship expect? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll get to that after. So those who are currently in a relationship, I'm not sure if this is like, I'm like, obviously, okay, I'm gonna just say how it is, and then I'll give you my alternate version, okay? Because obviously it may not apply to every single person, and it's not set in stone. Just, you gotta make that clear. You got your own free will. This may not resonate with you. Don't comment down below and fucking freak the fuck out. If this isn't your story, it's not your story, okay? There we go. Just laying it out on the table for y'all, because I don't want to be like, oh, this is gonna happen for sure 100%, so be ready for it. Like, no, I'm not. You know. But for those who feel like their relationship has been stagnant, because that's kind of what I'm seeing here, or you're getting kind of bored, or somebody here who is in a relationship, I feel like it's just getting really bored, or you're getting bored, or somebody here is getting really bored with how things have been lately, and you're trying to come out of a period of like stagnancy, right? Because the Hangman here, very stagnant, but you're coming out of this. And then there's also, we have Justice in reverse. Now my deck was upside down, so like, it's these two cards that came out when they were in reverse. My whole deck was upside down, so I'll give you my alternate version afterwards. But if we're just going to take it how the cards came out first. So there could have been something that was unfair in a relationship, or maybe something was unbalanced or unjustified, and there definitely could be some type of heartbreak or some sadness that you're experiencing right now. I feel like there's like maybe some contemplation about like what to do next, or like what's your next move here with the Seven of Pentacles. Like, it's like you and your person have grown so much together and like have achieved so much, and like look at the garden, look at where he's standing, all those fruits, and just like you're trying to, something may have happened between you and your person, maybe just like a really severe argument or some shit, or like I don't know, something maybe with communication or not seeing the full picture, or like just miscommunication, right? And so maybe it just ended, not ended, but like it's just like, what do we do now? Like, how are we going to move past this? You know, I feel betrayed, or somebody could feel betrayed. There isn't Ten of Swords, though. We have the Three of Swords, though. But it's like you're going to be getting some type of clarity, some type of answer on what to do regarding this. So, because we have the Ace of Swords here. So, and then the Hangman in reverse is like you're coming out of a period of reflection and trying to figure out what the fuck am I doing now because of this. Like, because there could be something in the relationship. Maybe it's just something as small as like, okay, maybe your partner works so often and you don't really get to spend as much time with them anymore. Like, you can't really do your fucking, I don't know, weekly date or some shit, date night or whatever, as often as you usually can, and so it's gotten like unbalanced or some shit. I don't know, I can't even speak, you guys. This is so annoying. So if there's like any issues with you and your partner in this upcoming year, it could be regarding communication, or like saying the wrong thing, or like not spending enough time with each other, or like things are just kind of slow and stagnant, and it's just like, where do we go from here? So you go within, you're coming out of it now on a situation that kind of seems unfair, or unbalanced, or unjustified, or whatever, but you're going to have clarity as to what to do next. So, we'll look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, the Star. So, we have the Star here, Aquarian energy, so Aqua has come out quite a bit. So, with this card, and then the Ace of Swords is telling me that there may be a very honest conversation between you and your person, and like how you can move forward, what changes you can make that'll help benefit you guys in the long run. Underneath that, we had the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Cups. Okay, but we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So whatever this communication is, whatever this conversation is, very honest, very authentic, very vulnerable to expression of how you both truly feel about where you're at. This is gonna bring closure and answers, and like just basically relief of like any fears or worries. And it's just like, because look at this, underneath it we have the Moon at the bottom of the deck as well. So there's fears, worries, like what if this is it, what if this is the end? I don't think so. Yeah, look at that, underneath that Four of Wands. I don't think so. This is just a little bump. It's just a little bump. Alright, so, and it's going to lead to just wish fulfillment. So it's like there's going to be a conversation here because things have been stagnant or not good enough, or, you know, not really to your standards. Things have changed, you know, whatever. Made you sad, maybe made your person sad. And it's looking like there's going to be an honest conversation about how things have changed, or where things are going, and how can we move past this? How can we switch things up, or just, you know, vamp up the relationship? Maybe it's just gotten really boring or stagnant or just kind of old, and you want to switch it up, like let's do this, let's spice up our relationship. And so that's exactly what's happening here. So spicing some things up and you're gonna be just fine. That's what I'm seeing here, because underneath that, underneath the Moon, your fears, and they're like, oh my god, but what if this doesn't work out? Oh my god, what if it's, you know, Four of Wands. It's like, nope, you guys are gonna be just fine. Strength. Yeah, you guys are gonna pull through. Okay, could be dealing with another Leo here, as well as more Piscean energy coming out. But yes, that's kind of what it's looking like for those who are seeing somebody. Maybe some rough patches, but I see if you guys are solid and like you work real hard together and it's equal balance, it's not toxic or any of that shit, you guys will pull through just like that. If you both truly love each other, you'll pull through. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, we're gonna go into those who are single and ready to mingle. Alright, what messages do we have for my Leos who are single and ready to mingle? Any messages for my Leos who are single and ready to mingle? What messages do we have for Leo? My hair is driving me fucking nuts. Oh my god, it's like so staticky because it's so dry here, and I want to scream. Like, it's driving me fucking crazy. Like, just fuck off, please. It's like tickling my fucking face. Like, I'm fucking go crazy. Okay. What messages do we have for my single Leos looking for love? Any messages for my single Leos looking for love, please? Messages for my single Leos looking for love. Let's get 2 more. For my single Leos looking for love. Leo coming out in your reading. Oh, but a little switch up, Okay, I fuck with that, spirit. So, for those who are single and looking to mingle, we have the Hermit, we have the 4 Cups, we have Strength, and we have the Lovers. So we got some Virgo energy up here. We have some Leo energy, the House. We have some of the Lovers, Gemini energy over here. But it's just like, so this is what I'm seeing here. Oh, shut the fuck up. Sorry, my alarm going off. We have the Hermit here. So I feel like for those who are single, you're kind of like a little bit in isolation mode. You're just kind of figuring out, what do I want? What makes me happy? What are my standards? What am I looking for? You know, you're really just thinking about it all. Like, what do I truly want? And if I was in a relationship right now, would I be happy, or would I still be feeling this way? Like, you know, like, because you need to make sure your cup is full before you add anybody else into the picture, right? People are not a completion, they're an addition. I love that saying. And so you may be getting offers left, right, center, but I don't know if they're what they I don't know if these relationships that are being offered to you, or these pursuers are coming towards you, if it's what you want. Like, it looks very bored, very stagnant, and it's just like, it's not what you're looking for. And you're looking at yourself and you're like, what is it that I truly want? Because I have all these opportunities, but I just don't want them. I'm not feeling the connection. I don't want to force it. But little do you know, there's something coming behind you, and you just don't see it yet. Because I think right now, you need to just spend some alone time and focus on loving yourself up. You need to make sure that you love yourself before you love anybody else. Because if you don't love yourself, how the fuck are you going to expect to love anybody else, you know? So I feel like, Leo, you're coming through in your reading. You're going to have to just have some compassion and understanding and just take care of yourself. You know, all that self-care. You need to love yourself before you can love anybody else. You can't expect anybody to love you when you don't love yourself. You got to love yourself first. Put yourself as a priority. You know, what you want in a relationship, give that to yourself. And then when the timing is right, the right person will come towards you. You just gotta be patient, man. You gotta be patient, and the universe will do its thing. So what you gotta do is just focus on you. If you want something, let it go. So if you want a relationship, let it go. And if it's meant to come, it will happen whenever it's meant to, right? So don't force it. You just gotta focus on yourself. And something better, something good will come your way. Something that's like, you know, because you got all these options over here, but you're just not happy with them. You're like, nah, it's not what I want. Well, you keep that up. You just hold on to your faith. Stand your motherfucking ground. Figure out what you want. Do a little bit of manifestation energy, right? There's a full moon. Is it today? Or is it tomorrow? I don't remember. Is it today? I think it might be today. Is it? Oh, yeah, it is. I think it is today. I don't know my shit. You know, set those intentions. Full moon, new moon. It's a new decade coming up. Set those intentions, man. Because if that's what you want, you can go get it. But you gotta be ready for it. Because you don't want to invest yourself in a situation that's not good for you, you know? So, that's what I got for my Leos out there. If you want it, obviously you can make it happen. But you gotta make sure that you take care of yourself first. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Pentacles. Okay, that abundance, that self-care, that self-love. Taking care of yourself, focusing on your coin, your stability, your own self-care. You don't need anybody. Would you like somebody else? Yeah, sure. But you don't need anybody to fill your own fucking cup, because it's already filled just from you filling your own damn cup. Okay, let's see if there's any other messages that need to come through, and then I'm going to end the reading over here. Any messages that you'll need to know heading into 2020 or the year 2020, anything they can expect, anything else that they need to hear in this reading? My Leo, Sun, Rising, and Venus. Any other messages for Leo before I end this reading? The Lover's coming out again. Also, you may have a choice. Any other messages for Leo? Five of Pentacles in reverse, that flipped itself. And Seven of Swords in reverse. And Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so as additional messages, we have the Lovers, Seven of Swords in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles. So see, right now, for the majority of you, whether you want a relationship or you just want to be on your own, definitely be focusing on your coin, your status, your financial status, because that's going to go so well in 2020. Like, you're going to be seeing some changes, good changes, like your pocket's going to grow, or your bank's going to grow, whatever, your wallet's going to grow, it's going to get fatter. Also be careful of like any self-sabotage or people who are trying to, you know, take from you. Okay, don't let people walk all over you. Don't let people take your kindness for weakness over here. Be careful of those situations, or past situations resurfacing with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I wouldn't be surprised if you may have a decision regarding something from your past popping up. So just a little heads up. Obviously, past people always come back. They always fucking do. Even when you least expect it, or if it's years later or whatever the fuck, they always come back. So don't be surprised if you hear from somebody somewhere in 2020 and you haven't thought of them or heard of them in a long time, right? Because you've been working real hard on your status, yourself, your financial situation, and they want a piece of it, right? Because you went from Five of Pentacles here, feeling, you know, isolated, alone, and just stuck in like maybe a shitty financial situation. Well, now you're coming out of that. You put the work in, and somebody maybe sees that. All right, so just be aware of it. All right, and yeah, you may have a choice to make somewhere down the line, whether this is regarding a connection or your work or something to do with yourself, right? So I'm just letting you know, these are just some extra messages. No specific date or specific situation, right? But yeah, so that was your reading for the year 2020. If you got something from it, let me know, or come back at a later date. Let me know if this resonated or if anything I said happened, came true. And with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye!